Oh, I've shown you the bank anyway. Let's just move on. Guy's sleeping. Stab him in the buttocks. Whoa, he's got a lizard. Oh, is that a... What is that thing? Ah! It made a noise. What is that thing? Press R to mount. Surely I can't mount it. It's, what is it? These guys are talking about it. Jungle Luciator. What? Well, these are the kind of monsters you can encounter in the world. Hooray! So, there are other species to find and kill and capture and tame. Yes! Go out there and find your monsters and pets and stuff. A cooking tutor. Let's learn about cooking then. Hello. What are these answers? Yes, no, bye! Yes, I do want to learn. How do I cook a simple meal? And you learn a new skill, cooking. That's quite... I suppose that makes sense, so that you don't get overwhelmed by all the skills that you have. So now I've got, if I press L, I've got cooking here, added over here. But it also means that you can't experiment from the get-go. You have to find the NPC that is going to teach you these things. And then you can actually use these active skills. So, talk to NPCs is the advice I'm going to give. Perhaps kill a pig. And butcher it for some meat. Yes, I do have meat. What else? Mushrooms. From a mushroom trader. Once you have the ingredients you like to cook, just add them to your dish. Open the cooking window using the... Yes. I have it here. So it's this one. Did it open a cooking window? Maybe it did. I can't tell because I'm in a... Maybe I can't do it now because I'm talking to this guy. Cook them, simple as that. Once you get better at it, you start adding more ingredients. You can start adding more ingredients for more specialized and more sophisticated dishes. What kind of materials can I cook? To pick resources like fruits from trees, use the gather action. Yes, I have been using that. Thank you very much. So you can get fruit from trees. Carcasses can be roasted over a fire, but it's usually better to butcher it first and cook the meat instead. Ah, yes, of course. I want something else. Yes, do tell. Food for my health. Food that is good for you might not be good for someone else. We all have different needs. But all food and ingredients... Are you saying that different races have different foods they can eat? If you're very hungry, you get fatigued. Oh yes, hunger. I should show you that. Hunger is over there. I've got 450 hunger at the moment out of max hunger, which is stuff. It's 1800 at the moment. So... I think once that gets to the max, that's when you start getting fatigued and not before that. I'm not sure how that works entirely. And also not on full health. Stamina... 29 out of 150. Well, that is a significant difference, isn't it? Torvald. Innocent. Attacking or harming this person is a criminal act. Rabbit. Innocent. Attacking or harming this person is a criminal act. Cooking tutor. Innocent. Attacking or harming this person. Okay, so that's how you know if someone is a criminal or not. You target them first. What else does he have to say? Okay, never mind. So, let's find a player. Well, there's donkey over there. And then you just hover your mouse over this thing. And you can see if he's a criminal or not. Obviously you can see the name as well. But I have some people have been complaining that there's sometimes people with grey names and it's just really laggy. So they get, like, it doesn't load the names correctly. So you can't always trust the color. You should always check first before attacking anybody. What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Ooh, Fred. He's being quite aggressive there. That is the gate heading outside. I once went to the gate and there was a guy riding a horse and firing arrows at me. I'm not going to go back there anymore. The guards did attack him as well, so he rode off into the sunset. But it was not exactly encouraging me to go out and do stuff. As a beggar. Looks very beggarish. Ooh, there's a guy who resurrected himself just then. He appeared from nowhere. As a priest. Ooh, look at that tower. I bet you can go to that tower. Maybe not inside, but quite close to it. Rabbit. I've still got my rabbit. Ooh, what's this? Statues. Oh, that's a statue, if anything. Look at that thing. It's so huge. So, I don't know who they are. I'm sure there's lore. Like, the game does have a lot of lore, but because the players sort of make the game, it's not very clear what it is. Like, what's what. Nifty. There's a graveyard. I'm not going to go in. Maybe I am. I'm kind of curious. Mostly because... yeah, I'm not going to go there. I think there are no loading screens in this game at all. It's one big world. Oh yeah, that's what I was meant to... was going to mention. Is that this game is 25 gigabytes. Yeah, it's a huge freaking game. The downloading and the patching and everything isn't done very well, shall we say. It's not very good. So it took me hours to... a couple of hours to download the game. It can be quite like CPU intensive, I suppose. Although it's not very laggy, it does run very well. What? Are you talking about low loyalty? Did I not feed you enough? I was wrong. Let's try and tame it again. It's okay, rabbit. I'm still your friend. Didn't pet you enough, I know. Okay then. Well, we got the rabbit back. Come on. Come on, rabbit. Hey. He's friends with me again. Why is that priest over there? Sort of hidden behind the whole place. I don't know, there's not much I can say at this point because I don't know enough to talk about the game. But this is what I've been playing, or I'm going to start playing. So I didn't know this game even existed until I started searching for online like MMOs that are in first person, and this one popped up and okay, come on. Whatever, I'll just leave him. You're free! Welcome to Tindrum. Why, thank you. I actually started from here. Home of the Emperor. Really? So, Home of the Emperor, apparently. This is the only city that has a tutorial, Tindrum. And it's also the starting city for my character. I couldn't choose another one. Maybe it's because this is my first character, I don't know. Or because of my race. Who knows. But it's the safest city there is because the guards actually care. There are other cities as well that are controlled by guilds. And they can set whether or not the gods care about the people living there or not, and they pretty much control the gods, so if you visit a guild-owned city, you're likely to get murdered, because it's guild law, essentially. And there are a lot of hostile places over there. So unless you're friends with the guild itself, there's not much chance of you surviving. I know I'm sort of giving the game a very negative view in terms of the player base. If you've been looking at the help chat, you may have seen that there are good people there as well and helpful folks around here, but there's also been... What's happening? Oh! Ooh! There's a criminal over there! Where is he? Where'd he go? He's riding off. Ufred's chasing him, I think. Well, see, the guards actually react to criminal acts there. So, something's definitely going on. Oh, it's Jarek, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like that Jarek fellow is some sort of a bad guy. Maybe. I don't know. But something's happening over here, so I'm going to take a look. Why are you pointing at me? Stop pointing at me, Jarek. I've got your head! Dovakin. Oh, there he is. There's that guy. He's so dead now. Look at that. Some sort of a mean guy, this guy. A bloody corpse. I didn't want the corpse, I wanted the stuff. Oh well. They've looted his corpse now. He was, I think because he was a criminal, he was free game. And it didn't say that, but I have seen bodies that, in fact, if you, like when you press X to bring out your weapons, don't ever talk to an NPC with your weapons out, because what happens is you click the NPC. This happened to my friend. He was talking to an NPC and then he just clicked to close the window, and I think he just clicked outside the window. So what happened was, why am I learning combat techniques and maneuvering while walking with my weapons out? Seems a bit weird. Anyway. So what he did, he struck that NPC and the NPC completely owned his ass and he lost his items. So don't do that. Don't do that ever. It's an easy mistake to make. But yeah, I think I've just been babbling on about this game long enough. I will join you again, maybe. I might do more videos once I actually do something that's interesting, rather than just walking around and saying that I don't know much about the game, but yeah, there you go. Graveyard. Apparently Graveyard is a very big attraction in the city, because it's got big signs saying, Graveyard, that way! That is intriguing. And the gallows as well. I should probably explore this market a bit more. There will probably be NPCs there who can tell me how to cut down wood and all sorts of other nonsense. But, until then, my name has been Juke.